When I arrived for the final show of the Muny season, I wasn't looking forward to seeing Aida for the fourth time. At the end of the evening, I had a whole new appreciation for the musical by Elton John and Tim Rice, which is based on Verdi's opera. I can think of few productions that have raised my opinion of a show so much. I'll give the credit to the fine interpretations by the principal cast members under Matt Lenz's direction. In the title role, Michelle Williams radiated nobility as the Nubian princess who has been brought to Egypt as a slave by her captor, the Egyptian hero Radames. Williams' charismatic performance left no doubt about how Aida captured Radames' heart, or how she won the confidence of Amneris, the Egyptian princess who becomes first Aida's mistress and then her friend. Zach Resnick captured the innate decency that enabled Radames to appreciate Aida's strength of character. Before meeting her, he has used military campaigns to hide from unfulfilling political obligations. He gets a new sense of purpose from the love he shares with Aida, which was reflected in the unmistakable chemistry between Resnick and Williams. As Amneris, Missouri native Taylor Louderman brought unexpected depth to a character I could not stand in previous stagings, which presented Amneris as a stuck-up clothes horse whose shallowness in Act 1 offered no preparation for the serious role she has to play in Act 2. Louderman let us see how Amneris was inspired to grow by Aida's quiet but confident assertion of her selfhood. Having covered Louderman in youth productions on the Isle, I was delighted to see what a subtle actor and brilliant singer she has become. Wanza Johnson was the essence of loyalty as Merab, a Nubian slave who recognized Aida as a princess and served her faithfully. Patrick Cassidy played Radames on Broadway and in the first national tour of Aida. At the Muny, Cassidy played Radames' father, Zoser, and made the conniving chief minister much more than a cardboard villain. The voice of the Muny, Ken Page, was a pillar of dignity as Amonasero, the Nubian king, and the most loving of fathers to Aida. If I had not seen Lara Teeter's name on the program, I would not have recognized him as the ailing pharaoh. This portrayal had nothing in common with anything I had seen Teeter do before, except for excellence. The original framing story in a museum was reimagined for this production in a desert setting with some modern-day explorers to establish a time period and a pair of youngsters who appear at the end of both acts. I appreciated the effort to improve the framing story, but I'm not sure how well it came across to people who were unfamiliar with the show. The scenic design by Tim Maccabee featured panoramic Egyptian backgrounds and a palatial setting for Amneris's colossal collection of clothing. The costumes were by Robin L. McGee, the choreography by John Rua, the music direction by Andrew Graham, the lighting by Nathan W. Shore, the sound design by John Shivers and David Partridge, and the video design by Matthew Young. They all helped make Aida a splendid conclusion to the Muny's 98th season.
Well, I still think, I think there's now a second great mystery about this show. One, the new one is why cast Lara Teeter in a role where he's practically dying. And the other is why Elton John wanted to bother with trying to redo Aida when I think that the Italian guy did a pretty good job with it originally. But let's hear some of his music anyway.
Is it written in the stars? Are we paying for some crime? Is it all that we are good for? Just a stretch of mortal time? Or some God's experiment in which we have no say, in which we're given paradise, but only for a day?
Hey, thanks for watching. Click here to subscribe and check us out on Facebook. The link is below.